Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a new year. And before anything else, I just really would like to say thank you to all of you who have subscribed to my channel from last year, because I was just planning on reaching 500 subscribers last year, but then the lockdown happened and I've got more time to film, so I started putting out even more videos, and together with that I've got more subscribers. So I just really would like to thank all of you who are watching my videos and subscribing to my channel. It was really a good feeling. You know, I started my channel as just a hobby, and it's still a hobby, but to think that some of you would like to subscribe to my channel and watch me, it's a good feeling. And I exceeded my goal for 2020 of having just 500 subscribers to 1,000, so thank you very much. But yeah, today's video is very exciting. This is another round of my Pando's Eyeshadows challenge, but with a twist. If you guys saw my finale from last year, you saw that I have 5 palettes, but I only have 4 palettes in my rotation for my Pando's eyeshadows, because those are the only palettes that I wanted to specifically pan the shadows. And you saw in the finale that I was able to hit pan on all of the shades in the 4 palettes that I was planning on panning. I've hit pan on all of them except for 2 shadows that I didn't want to. So with that being said, the goal for this challenge is no longer to hit pan on my eyeshadows, but for me to increase the pan size. So similar to my rules last year, I am not gonna include my sultry palette because I'm not trying to save it, but I want to hit pan on this organically, if that's the term. Like, I want to hit pan on this on its natural pace without it being a part of any challenge. And even though it's not a part of my Pando's Eyeshadows Roulette, it's still being used. It's not as obvious because, again, I'm just using this when I want to. I'm not trying to savor it, but I just don't really want to include this. But yeah, this is getting some use even though it's not a part of my roulette. So as usual, same from last year, I'm just gonna focus on this 4 palettes. This is the Anastasia Prism, Going Coconuts, Zoeva Cocoa Blend, and the ColourPop I Think I Love You. So I'm gonna show you a little bit. So this is my I Think I Love You. I've hit pan on all of the shades except for these 2, and I don't really like these 2. I'm gonna declutter them sometime this month. But yeah, this is my I Think I Love You. This is my Prism. See? All pans. Oh, and then this is Going Coconuts. This is also a part of my Pandat palette. I am starting a Pandat palette this year, and I think the introduction already went up by this time. But yeah, I am doing a Pandat palette this year, and this is the palette that I have chosen. So it's a little bit of an overlap, but I want to include it because, you know, at least if I choose one shadow in here, then that's the shadow that I'm gonna focus on for my Pandat palette. And lastly, my Zoeva Cocoa Blend. So it looks like this. So for this challenge, I'm not even sure if Pando's Eyeshadows is the right term or just Eyeshadow Roulette. For this challenge, and I'm gonna do this monthly, I'm gonna just choose 5 randomly selected eyeshadows from those 4 palettes, and those are the shadows that I'm going to try to focus on for a month, just to see if I can increase the pan size, and hopefully I'll get to use them all up. But that's not the goal. The goal is just to really rotate through all of my eyeshadows again. So let's begin selecting. So all in all, I have 41 eyeshadows eligible for this. So that's my starting point. I hope that by the end of the year that would be lessened, and I hope to use up some shadows at the very least. So first shadow would be number 11. Number 11 is from I Think I Love You, and it's this one. This is the shade from the Dream Street palette that I depotted already. So this is going to be a liner shadow because I don't have any eyeliner. I'm planning on buying an eyeliner this year, but since I have a lot of dark eyeshadows that I use as eyeliner and it works, I just keep on delaying buying any eyeliner. But yeah, this is the 11th shade. This, I'm not even sure what it's called from the Dream Street anymore, but this one is the darkest shade from that palette. So that's the first shade. The second one will be number 19. So 19 is from my Zoeva palette, and this is Sweeter End. So it's this one. Even though I've hit pan on all of like the lighter shades in my palettes, I just don't really use light shades because I don't set my eyelids. But we will see. This is Sweeter End. This is not the actual Sweeter End, but I've depotted some shadows before, so this is what I have. It's a matte, what do you call this? It's like a matte with a beige rose undertone. So this is it. Sweeter End. The third one is number 26. 26 is also from Zoeva, and oh, it's this one, Infusion. This one is a repressed shadow again from Dream Street. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's the orange one from the Dream Street palette that I repressed here. So, I hope that I get to be able to use this up by this year. I know I can use this up by this year, but I hope to use it up within the month, or at least in 2 months, because I already hit side pan on it, so I only have this bit left. So this is my third shade for this, and it's, you can see I was trying to swatch it and it's already crumbly because I just have a tiny bit of shadow on the side. But this is the third shade. So there, it's all matte. Fourth shade is number 9. So number 9 is from my I Think I Love You palette, and it's another shade from Dream Street that I depotted here, and it is this one. It's like this pink shimmery. It's the first shimmer for this round, for this quintet. So it's, where will I put it? So it's this one. Then the last shade that will complete my quintet is number 15. And then 15 is again from my I Think I Love You, and it's this shade. It's the shade. Let's do it. So it's a matte setting shade. So I have 2 setting shades that I can use for this round. We'll just see. So I'm just gonna swatch it here. So this one is a bit of like a cool tone undertone, while this one is a bit peachy. So I guess it will just depend on what color I'm going for that day, which one to use, even though I don't really set my eyes. So this is my quintet for this round. It's a bit bright, but hope you can tell. So yeah, these are going to be the shadows that I am going to focus on this month. I hope to be able to increase the pan size that I have from this palette, and I also hope to at least use up some of the shades in this round, in this palettes. And I just also hope to be able to empty at the very least some of the shades, some of the pans in this eyeshadow palettes. So yeah, that's gonna end this video. I know it's a bit different from the typical Pando's eyeshadows challenge, but I just don't know what to call it. I think it's called Eyeshadow Roulette or whatnot, I'm not sure, but the goal is still the same. Ultimately, the goal is the same in all of these projects. It's to use your makeup. So yeah, this is my quintet for the month of January. And yeah, if you guys are watching this again, thank you for keeping up with me, and I will see you on my next video. Bye guys.